tree's spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infests all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio myrtus ex, it quot potest etze.
A moment passes, then you feel it. Clarity.
You speak my name. You know my torture. Please, don't judge me for this. I can be free. My soul cleansed. Naivety, stupidity, call it what you want. I wish to put the source within me to good use, and demonology seemed as good a use as any. Silly me. I meant to summon an imp or two, instead of the roaring in my head, the craving for living flesh, urges, and then awake on an isle I'd never been, encircled by faces I'd never seen, watched by a man. They fell. I watched my own hands. That was my last living memory. The demon may be gone, but its disease still infects my root. I've suffered. The Isle, you awakened me from nightmare with a single utterance. My name. How remember this lesson when you leave Blood Moon Island. The demon blackens another land now. It possesses the very doctor that liberated it. Speak its name, however, and you expose it. You weaken it. You'll know him when you find him. A doctor that accommodates a demon. Destroy it, and you free me to the Hall of Echoes. Destroy it, and my roots taint this isle no... Now come closer. I'll say the demon's name only once.
The spirit's voice is a harsh whisper.
Adramalik.
Seven and all the same. I'm finally rid of that demon. Finally rid of that. Not much more than you've been touched. She made a deal. I'm not sure that you... What is this secret that is...
The spirit of the Defiler continues to fight.
The howls. They are silenced. How?
She wasn't the tree, but became the tree.
ready. Junk. How fares the hunt, my friend?
He smiles brightly and pulls you in for a short, if warm,
You've done me proud, Godwoken. I know how twisted the paths can get. How much more alluring the sunny glade than the... But you know it's the darkest roads that... The nature of my lesson, though, might be somewhat different from what you expect. I can deepen... All life, after all, sustains itself by consumption. Like the grass feeds the herd, and the herd feeds the...
He waves a hand to the cage in demonstration.
The very same. For the sum of source that flows through demise, a chance of divinity. Are you...
His countenance becomes stern and reproachful.
Come now. All we will undo is demons. I'm not asking you to yank the hearts from newborn chests. You'll reconsider. Of course you will. You may consider... You have been to the earthen depravity that is Blood Moon Island. You have seen in what a child's sense of good and evil makes you your own demonic advocate. God...
For one brief moment, he looks at you despondently, then sighs deep.
So be it. I can't quite fathom why you denied my knowledge of the source. I spoke words in haste. But let us not part as enemies. Let us instead deepen our... By touching upon the very core of my hunt. You see, the demon that you killed... You might say the advocate compared to his master, like the pussycat compares to the tiger. The self-same tiger, I suspect, that has been haunted. Now don't you worry. I have no intention of sending you after this archdemon. There are few enough Godwoken as it stands for me to force them into any real danger. The one thing I would like you to do for me, though, is to return through the mist to the Isle of Blood, and uncover there his name.
Jahan looks at you utterly flabbergasted, but soon an air of serenity descends upon him.
Adramalik. You have to admire his cunning. To think that in his guise of Deva... Thank you, Godwoken. You have done me an unparalleled... You must go your path. I mine, so that I may confront the archdemon in his lair. Please accept this token of gratitude. You have done me a great service. The time has come to serve you, if I can. Are you ready, Losa?
Right. Really? Okay, yes. What? I'm ready. Totally. Is it just me, or did it just get really sweaty in here?
I won't lie. This will be rough, Losa. Our foe is a true archdemon. There is a great power in names. Just like Source is the language of creation, with his name we may undo him. That will be our attempt. As for you...
His dark eyes flash at you.
You must not disturb us, no matter what.
He nods respectfully in return, then focuses on Losa once more.
Close your eyes, Losa.
Jahan takes Losa's hands and begins inhaling slowly, deeply. Then they begin to hum in unison, a low rumbling. The humming grows louder and louder until...
Quiet! Adramalik!
Losa suddenly lunges forward, her hands reaching for Jahan's throat. Jahan steps away, and Losa tumbles to the ground before quickly scrambling to her feet. Losa's eyes are ink black, her skin corpse grey, her chest heaves in rapid pulses.
Adramalik, thousand-named nemesis, Lord of Soot, come, shake black hands with me.
This is none of your business, Jahan. How many times do I have to convince you to keep your nose out of my affairs?
Listen to me, demon. I know why you chose her. I know what it is you fear the most, and therefore desire the most. But I'll not let her serve you any longer.
Losa's a good host, Jahan. We're going places. It's no concern of yours.
Mashtuna Pathan Shdanelu, Kaumel Saravel, Damarel Saravel.
He places a palm on Losa's forehead. She falls to her knees.
You petulant would-be king. You're nothing.
Kaumel Saravel, Damarel Saravel, Mashtu, Shdanelu.
Losa's eyes roll back in her head. She groans, her face slack and lifeless, while her body racks with spasms.
It's no use. It's too late. I failed her. The demon's not coiled around her heart. Losa's soul is buried very deeply, deeper than ever before. Adramalik may never allow her to resurface again. She's lost, bewildered. A stranger in her own soul, desperately trying to... She's fighting a battle for her life, for her very self. You must call her spirit back from the dark. Guide her into the light. Let your voice be the shepherd.
She stirs, barely. Her eyes flutter open and dart around in a panic.
Hey, Chief.
Well done. Very well done indeed.
Only just.
I am truly sorry, Losa, that I couldn't exorcise the demon, but do not despair. I will not give up on you. You almost have to admire his cunning. To think that in his guise of Deva, here to the city of Arx you must go. I will travel with you, if I may. I will meet you both there, and you'll yet be all, Losa.
Hey. No, I'm not all right. It was like dying. I was all alone in the dark, in the deep, deep... It was all I had in the darkness. What the hell do I do with that?
Tears stream down her...
I'm not even a real person, you know. I've got this thing in me, and my chance of getting better is getting smaller all the time.
She holds on to you for a long moment before stepping away. Why?
I'm damn lucky I met you, Chief. I've got to say, I think we're onto something interesting here. Well, I think I should focus on getting this demon out of my head. And of course, I think you should help me. And if we pick up a few new source tricks along the way, so be... Oh, didn't work, did it? If I can't get this thing out of me, then I'll need to become... What, this old gaggle of weirdos? Oh, she's all right. A lot of bark, but he's got the thing, you know? Some people's my kind of salty old crank. She certainly seems to want to help her. I don't know about home, but when you have people like that around you, you know, a family, Even rain feels like...
Want some gold? Set us free!
My remains have still not...
I will not be denied.
Eternally engaged in prayer to a god who may or may not hear.
Here lies Phylan Surrey, whose family's generous patronage helped build these burial grounds, and who refused to be buried in the Surrey crypt.
Second time's a charm? Or have I asked too much of you?
The object quivers as Tarquin nears it and hums a response. Connected as one.
Oh, very good. Very... This, my friend, is the key. Give me some time, and every deity in existence...
He holds out his hand, expectantly.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Tarquin turns away, but continues to mutter excitedly, almost religiously, about anathema.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the grave. Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the grave.
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely.
Your Highness, good to see you. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure thing. I'll start...